All right, y'all, what's going on? This is Al, aka Fishing with Big Al. Welcome to the channel. Yesterday was pretty nice, man. Went out and I was going to throw off some shrimp, and the weather conditions were pretty nice, not bad. It was manageable. The water was stained, of course, but the cloud coverage was there as well, along with the wind. So what I mean by nice, there was no seaweed hardly. There was no sawgrass. So I didn't have that type of problem, that kind of fight that I had to fight through as far as when I was out there fishing at the surf yesterday, which was over at the North Padre Island. So I fished at the surf right side of Baaabbbyyy. So there's my answer. Somebody asked me about the markers. Anything on the right side of Baaabbbyyy pretty much is a good way to start fishing if it's the weekday, because then there's no crowds really. On the weekends, you may have to drive a little bit further down because people, when they first come there, that's where they like to stop if they drive in that. And if they come down that road where Baaabbbyyy is at, a lot of people bring their families and they like to set up shop right there on the right side of Baaabbbyyy, and then they work their way down, and then you have to drive until you find an opening where a lot of people like fishing stop at. So that can be anywhere in the 270s on down. Before you find a good opening where you just say, I want to enjoy my day fishing. And then that way the families, they can enjoy their day because they're going to be out there swimming. They're going to be having a good time and doing what they're doing. But if you just said, I want to fish, then on the weekends, you go further down. And if it's the weekday, just go to the right side of Baaabbbyyy up here. So anyway, again, fish bites was the trick. Started off with some shrimp and nothing was taking place. Nothing was happening. So I pretty much just moved over to the fish bites, sat in my truck and waited till some came up. I was able to grab two nice black drums, 123, 124, and that was it. That was yesterday, January 14th. So right now, fishing is good. Almost anywhere you go, if you fish in the back, if you fishing anywhere where the JFK area is at, and let's just say you want to fish those spots, pretty much anywhere is good. Causeway, Red Dot, Clem's, Marina. If you know places over by Oso, places like that, those places are good. Right now, black drum are plentiful, along with reds. Maybe some flounder are still out there as well. I got a flounder trip that I want to get into myself. And I got a spot somebody turned me on to. So I want to test it out, but I'm waiting on the weather to clear up. And then when that happens, I'm going to go over there. My next trip is going to be for the flounder and see if I can get some of those bad boys. So with that said, let's just go ahead and get to the video, man. Whatever you're doing, enjoy your life, right? You only got one. So tell people you love them, right? Don't play around with it. Express yourself. That way, you never know, man. People feel good when they hear it. So I'll say it. I love you. So that is the way I think that it should come from as far as a person, right? Don't be afraid to say what you really got to say. With that said, I'm out. Y'all be good. Peace. God bless. Hooked into, hopefully not a hard head. So what's up, y'all? Up this morning over here at the North Padre Island Surf. There's some shrimp that was left over, so I said let me come over this morning and see if there's some whiting. Hopefully this one too small. Oh, that's a croaker. Might be a good day if we run into some nice sized croaker out there. I'll take them if I get some bigger ones. I ain't mad. Y'all don't know anything about these golden croakers, you should. You get some big ones, golden croakers, man, tastes good. So that was the first hit this morning off of some dead shrimp I got. So that's what I'm fishing for this morning. Aiming for that second gut out there. The first gut is about right here, so the water's out. As you can see, like I say, man, this water's low tide. Supposed to come up this afternoon, but I said let me come out early and then let me see if I can get in this gut. If there's anything there, shrimp always find it. So hopefully it's not hard heads today. Hopefully I get some, sure, I'll take the croaker and I take the whiting. So that's what I'm fishing for. Let's go. Fish on, baby. Well, the weekdays are weekdays. This is perfect, man. You can come out here. Oh, look what I just found. A whole, kind of a hole, sand dollar, right at my feet. It's not perfectly round, but it's not really broken up either, so it'll do. Nice find. But what I like about fishing out here at the surf, man, is you just never know what will happen as far as what kind of fish you might catch. You got all kind of fish that run through the surf, even cobia or ling for that matter, what they call it. But they do run along the edge. I remember one time I came out and I had one, not a ling, but I had a snook that was right at my feet when I was doing my cast net, of course, and too big to keep, but he was out there swimming along the edge, and I walked up on him. It was a clear day, and I remember that, and nice size snook, and you can look at him and tell he was oversized, so it is what it is. But yeah, anything can happen out here, man, when it comes to fishing the surf. You got blues, blue runner, bluefish. You can run into some Spanish. Of course the reds, of course the black drum, the golden crocus if they're around. Nice size whiting this time of year, January, February at the surf. So a lot of things can happen. And the pompano, if the sun was really up and out and this water was clear, this time of month is supposed to be pompano. I catch them all year round mainly, but when I go fish for them. But a lot of times, this time of year, you don't have to travel a greater distance to get to them. And you don't have to walk out as far because the water temperature is gonna be lower, so they'll be in closer. You can cast right out in front of you with some fish bites or some shrimp, and you can get some nice sized pompano, which are very delicious, man, as far as the food source. They're very good. So anyway, I'm still standing by. Like I said, I got dead shrimp that I'm using. Also, I'm using my surf rods, my 12-foot boys, along with my Fierce pin reels, and same setup, single swivel drop clamp with the weight and the hook that I'm using for this. The weight for the single clamp I use it just in case I want to change out the weights, and it's more easier way to do it that way. Just open up the clamp, take off a 6, put on a 4, put on a 3 if you think that's what you want to use, and you ain't got to worry about cutting a lot of line. So, but yeah, I love the surf. I love surf fishing. It's almost the closest thing to me is what I do when I used to fish in the rivers back in St. Louis at the Mississippi. So that's another reason why I love it. So it's that rough water. I always loved it. We used to catch big channel cats, things like that, big carp, big drum. They call them black drum here. We call them freshwater drum back home. I think the other one is Baaabbbyyy, they call it. So that's a word I learned down here in Texas when I got down here, Baaabbbyyy. I seen it. I said, that looks like a freshwater drum to me. But that's the name they gave it. So Baaabbbyyy is Texas, Corpus Christi name. So, but yeah, waiting, see what's gonna happen. If I get some nice whiting, give me like 3 or 4, I don't need a lot. But mainly get rid of this shrimp while I got time, a couple of hours to spare before I have to get out of here and then see what we get. So with that said, I got no time to do this again. Fish on, baby, let's get it. Standing by, waiting patient for something to happen. Remember I told you seen my other video yesterday, matter of fact, I think I talked about it, but one of the reasons why I don't like using shrimp is this, because you see that right there? That piece of shrimp that I got on right there was full, and I never seen anything do anything to it. The rod never moved, line never gave, or anything, but something out there was messing with it, and this is the reason why I don't like using shrimp, because it gets to the point if the fish aren't heavy, where you got a lot of good fish hidden, then when you use a shrimp on days, something like this, you take a chance of small fish hitting, and once they do that, you're just gonna be pulling your line in and out the water. So it's kind of good where you can just take some fish bite or something like that, put that fish bite on. You don't even have to worry about throwing your shrimp off, like I say. With fish bites, you can heave that bad boy as far as you want to throw it, hard as you want to throw it, that fish bite not coming off. And you can cast it, get it out there, and then just hit it, set your rod down, and walk off and wait for something to hit it. And it's so doable that if anything does hit it, they can't just take it off. So that's another plus for me when it comes to using shrimp and fish bite, especially this time of year. So I'm a fisherman. I want to catch something. And I could be throwing off my shrimp all day, but that's not what I really want to do. I got another spot that I can take this shrimp to, so I'm gonna switch it back over to the fish bite. I'm gonna leave that on, but I'm gonna still switch it to my shrimp flavored fish bites, and I'm gonna try that and see what happens. So let's go ahead and reset and see if we can get into something, man, because it is a nice day. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. So anybody that's coming down to Corpus, if you're thinking about coming down, so far they're talking about rain tomorrow. Pretty good compared to today. It's supposed to scatter if anything happens today, but tomorrow is when it's really supposed to come down. So I don't really know how serious that is. It's Corpus. Corpus on a whole nother level when they talk about rain. One minute they say it's coming, next minute they say it turned on us. So you just never know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing reset, man. Get it back out there and see what might hit on this fish bite. Might be a nice red, could be a black drum. Who knows? Let's go. Some things you can do in your spare times when ain't nothing happening right now. Try to, you know, you want to catch fish, but if it doesn't happen, you can walk around and see if you can find some shells. I say my wife, she likes to collect these, so I'm in a spot, I guess, where a lot of shells are at, so I'm just walking around and see what I can see. And if I see something interesting, I pick it up because I know that's what she likes. All right, this ain't fishing, but look at that. Another sand dollar, just walked up on it. Nice. See if it's round, if I got lucky. Yep, I did. Roughly round. I keep my sand dollars. I give my wife the shells, but I keep my sand dollars if I find them. So it's almost like a lost coin. I got something hidden on this one. Feel like he's there. Let's see what we got. Oh, he's got some size to it. All right. Yeah, it's got some size to it, whatever it is. Please don't be stingray. Let that drag out some, just in case. See what this Tuesday morning found me. Hopefully we don't get off. Coming up in the shadow of water. And this is on the fish bite, the shrimp. Oh, it looks like a black drum. Oh, is that a stingray? Yep. No. It's a black drum. You just look. I swear to God, I'm looking at the size of them. The size, like a daggone stingray. All right. Now that is a keeper. You saw my videos yesterday. You see that I was catching oversized at the spot that I was fishing, and it wasn't nothing but oversized drums over there. But over here in this surf, I got a keeper size. So we ain't even got to measure him. We good. Right at 23 and a half. 23 and a half, my boy. There you go. Nice black drum for this morning. All right, so here's a nice black shell. My wife tells me that if they get this color, that means they've been here for a long, long time. So this is a whole shell. And it's intact, so I'm gonna grab that for the last time. Still there or not? There's something's on, I think. Let's see. Something just hit this one, I think. Either that or I got the line. fish. That is a fish. Came out the water, whatever it is. This one got some size on it, whatever it is. There he is. All right, this is starting to come up through that first gut now. I gotta try to land him in this shallow. Like another nice black drum. Up out of there. You got foul in the line. Number 2. Another nice super drum on the fish bites, baby. Number 2. All right, that one hit about 24. 24 in the knot. That's the size I like. It's a nice slot size right there. Real nice. Nice black drum. Said even old little small piggy perch wanted to get in the action. Now this could be for cut bait for some reds, but I'm gonna stick with the fish bites. So I'm gonna give you a pardon, buddy. All right, so what's up, y'all? Was able to get into two nice drum, 123, 124, over here at the North Padre Island Surf, and use fish bites. I started off with shrimp. I was gonna throw the shrimp off, hoping that maybe I get some action going, but nothing was happening the way I wanted it to, so I just said I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the fish bites, and I was able to get these two guys. So this is nice, 23, 24, black drum. I'm about to get it done, take it to the house, get these bad boys cleaned up, and who knows, this might be dinner, or I might save it for the weekend for the football games. So with that said, I'm out. It's fish on, baby. Y'all be safe this week, and until the next time, see you later. Peace. God bless. Fish on, baby.